Back. Where is my video? That's... Hold on a second. There I am. My head is bigger than I want it to be, though. Let's shrink it down to this. All right. So I will be playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis tonight, which is available on Steam if you are interested in acquiring it. Hold on a second. That's some triumphant music there.
Jones, how are you going to find that statue and all this junk?
Well, it's obvious that they didn't get Harrison Ford, but it's good enough. Good enough. So let's see here. How am I going to find that statue among all this junk?
Some kind of funeral urn.
All right. Welcome to the interactive credit sequence, I suppose. All right. What next?
The label says unidentified potsherds.
Okay.
Looks like beadwork from the Phoenix collection. Looks like textiles from the Shamet collection.
You're very knowledgeable, Indy.
It's from the Shamet collection.
All right.
Very sharp.
Okay. Oops. All right.
I think I've read them all.
Indy has read all the books on tools on this shelf.
I don't need them. They're just textbooks.
All right.
It's an old lecture hall desk.
Nice. Ah, books on statues.
These books don't look familiar. Uh-oh.
Not entirely sure why there's lag there. I recall that being in the game when I played this back in the 1990s. Cool. Michael Land, known for composing the music for the Monkey Island games, is doing the PC arrangements of the John Williams Indiana Jones score for this game.
A cheap copy of a Siamese idol.
That was a long... Indiana Jones seems significantly more clumsy in this game than he was ever in any of the movies.
I'll be. Here's what I've been searching for. Strange-looking thing. I wonder where Marcus picked it up.
Who knows where that guy picks up anything? Yeah, and we're using the iMuse system in this as well. iMuse is the dynamic music generator that makes the music match the actions that you're actually taking in the game, which is kind of cool, and not something that you can really do with orchestral scores. Say,
I'm back. Indy?
You don't look at all well, Dr. Jones.
he's probably a bad guy.
Collections can be dangerous, Mr. What was your name again?
Smith. Tell me, did you find a lock to match my key?
You bet I did. Take a look.
What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Why not? It's an obvious fake.
You may think so, Doctor, but I believe we are opening a new chapter in history.
My word, Indy, a small metal bead. Jewelry, perhaps?
Small metal
I still
bead.
think it's a fake.
Then you won't mind if I take it.
Ah,
Really, Mr. Smith?
it's rather dramatic.
Back, gentlemen.
I hope you've got a getaway car waiting. You'll need one.
What is place?
He got away.
Oh, we got his coat, Marcus. Hey, what's this? Klaus Kerner, huh?
Good Lord, Indy, the man's some sort of agent from the Third Reich.
Good thing he.
What does the spy want?
Good thing he carries his identification papers with him everywhere.
I lied, Marcus. I don't think it's a phony. I can't place the style, but it's old.
Look what else our friend was carrying.
Just Indiana Jones
An old copy of National Archaeology. And there you are.
revealing his advanced schooling in archaeology.
Jastro expedition.
Don't know what
First
time
real
period it's
town.
from, but it's old.
Who's the woman?
Sophia Hapgood. She was my assistant.
It's interesting that they use photographs.
Rebelling against her family.
Where is she now?
She gave up archaeology to become a psychic.
Ah,
How odd.
You can say that again.
how odd.
Indy, Kerner found you. What if he finds her? We should warn the woman.
You're right. I want to know more about that statue. You know, Marcus, the coldest year of my life was the one I spent in Iceland with Sophia.
Alright. So it begins. We see our familiar scum engine down here. My face is blocking some of the icons. We have give, pick up, use, open, talk to, push, close, look at, pull, which I think are all of the ones that we had in what was it called? Indiana, or I'm already forgetting my games. Monkey Island 2: LeChuck's Revenge. So nothing has changed.
Imagine the suckers who actually pay to see Sophia's Lost World lectures.
I guess I'll buy a ticket.
Hello there.
The show sold out, sir.
Now wait.
No seats, no standing room, no exception.
Alright.
The doors are locked, sir.
Alright.
It's today's paper. It's today's paper.
Yeah, are you gonna read it?
Doesn't seem to open.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to go around back.
It's unlocked.
What do you want, pal? This ain't no ticket office.
Let me in, you Darwinian nightmare. Okay, so my options are: I'm here to enjoy Madam's outrageous orations. I'm here to fix the lights, and let me in, you Darwinian nightmare. Any suggestions, folks? I'm all ears.
I'm here to enjoy Madam's outrageous orations.
This ain't that kind of show.
Oh, of course not. Madame Sophia is a serious thinker.
Don't kid around, pal. You're talking about my idol.
No kidding. I think she's the greatest.
Me too. There's something about her.
Yeah, she's very smart.
Smart, I'll say. You know what I really like? It's the way she...
The way she makes things easy to understand.
That's it. All that smart stuff seems so easy when I'm listening to her. Say, you're okay for a college boy. Come on in.
Alright. I can be very persuasive.
Excuse me.
Aha! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
I need to talk to that so-called psychic.
It's Madame Sophia to us employees, fella.
Excuse me.
Take it easy and watch the show.
Here, my friends, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced. Beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours.
Alright. Well... What's up, man?
Excuse me.
Shh. She's just coming to the exciting part.
What befell this serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the Great Spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
Ah, Nurab Sal.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
Don't you ever read?
Sure, it's a hobby of mine.
Oh, good.
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
Here.
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Alright.
That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Alright.
Nothing happened.
So what's the proper combination? Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through... May I present Nurab Sal, the great Atlantean god of...
Deceit!
deceit! Thanks, Indy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great. Good night, folks.
Gotta love old Indie J.
Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
I'd say it's about time.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put. No one here. Nor here either.
I like how he just rose out of his hiding spot.
Dr. Uberman.
You
fantastic
sly
report.
fox.
We found the treasure we seek.
Dr. Uberman. Hannah Space Dan says, "Hooray, you sabotaged her lecture." Yep. Good old
That's
Indy.
the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to
German
smash
wizards.
the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Lieberman announced his plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So? Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist.
Yeah, a good scientist like me.
Yet you never published a word about your finds. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
That was fast.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize,
What?
my necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Oh, I'm looking closely, alright.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
I like how Indy's still all, I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo, despite the fact that he's witnessed
I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo.
some really crazy stuff.
Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't. Who knows where these beads really came from?
Shh. I'm getting something. Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... what? Oh, a book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth. If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy?
Ah, the Nazis.
You ever think of that?
That's a perfect retort there.
What were these pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder?
Survivors must have sailed there after the Great Catastrophe.
Any port in a storm, huh? Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
Ah, good. Get to see a little world map action here. Hi, Dr. Bjorn Heimdall.
Pardon me.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
Man, this guy is...
Not feeling very friendly today, are we?
I like solitude. It helps me think.
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks call Iceland, you know. You've read how they sailed north to a fog.
Why don't you just call it Iceland?
And how they never set foot upon it. Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts.
This guy has the worst voice.
Poppycock, you know what actually stopped them, John?
I don't know, but maybe Sophia has an idea.
Forget it. I'll just tell you. They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
Ah, it's a good thing we're among the scientists here.
That's fascinating, Doctor. Why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to Earth to form colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport. Up north here, we're close to the ether. It's a perfect landing site.
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Why, the Yastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw pieces from it, pieces that are clearly Atlantean.
I see. Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
Where did you say those pieces come from?
If it's artifacts of Atlantis you want, there are two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow.
A shady
but
fellow.
Very clever. And Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
What was that about the Lost Dialogue?
Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
Okay.
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
What is this thing you're working on?
The bronze eel here? Oh, it's probably a homing beacon for wayward spaceships. Soon I'll have it out of the ice.
So long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
Fellow believer.
Doesn't seem to open. Let's head for the airport.
Well, that was a short trip. Panis Face Stand says, have you ever heard of Kavri Sanku? I guess referencing Gabriel Knight. Alright, I guess I'll head to Tikal in Central America. That is a large jungle rodent. Ah, great, we're gonna pull the old Zack McCracken, aren't we? Panda Space Stan says, India has quite the travel budget. Yes, he does, especially at this period in history. I'm sure that it was quite expensive to fly to foreign lands.
Hold on. I'm not going anywhere near that snake.
Man, it really sounded like Indy just like took on this weird Brooklyn accent. I'm not going anywhere near that snake.
I can't talk to that bird from here.
Indy, watch out! A poisonous snake! Oh no! Poor guy.
Good old Mother Nature.
Mother Nature, my ass. You totally led that rodent right into it. Oh well.
I don't think that'll work.
Sure it will.
Wow, some bridge.
Hi, Indy.
Hello. How did you get over here?
While you were off bushwhacking, I found a path.
What do we do now?
We better find Sternhard.
What's up, parrot?
Tip a canoe.
Untie the pool.
Polly want a cracker?
Only want a cracker.
Hullabaloo.
Untie the pool.
Panda Space Dan says, if they remaster King's Quest 1 again, they should replace Cedric with Cedric Diggory. I don't think Cedric was in King's Quest 1. King's Quest 5, yes. But yeah, if they remaster King's Quest 5, they certainly should replace Cedric with Cedric Diggory. That would be very good.
Just a minute. That's my shop.
Alright.
Can I help you with something? Postcard? Replicas of the temple? Souvenir mugs?
No thanks, Mr.
Charles Sternhard, PhD, independent thinker, researcher, and merchant.
Well, what can you tell us about Plato's Lost Dialogue?
I'm the one who translated it, I can tell you that. I'd worry you were here to steal my last copy, but someone called Mr. Smith beat you to it.
Oh no!
That was a very delayed oh no.
What can you tell us about Mr. Smith?
He showed up last week, a tall man with a German accent and a pistol. He could have taken all my souvenirs, but he only wanted the lost dialogue.
What can you tell us about the temple?
Glad you asked. The locals claim Mayan Indians built it. Now I ask you, does this look like the work of primitive savages, or does it seem much too civilized?
It's not the work of primitive savages, it's a work of an advanced civilization.
I'm hoping to find some evidence of Atlantis here.
Evidence is easy. You're surrounded by it. Proof? Now that's hard.
Does that mean we came to the wrong place?
I've pretty much lost hope myself, but old legends and rumors die hard.
What kind of rumors?
Local legend has it that the temple was built by men who are not men.
No, I'm pretty sure it was just built by a very highly advanced society that...
You actually believe Atlanteans lived here?
After the city sank, this is where they came, I'm sure.
What are men who are not men?
Who knows? I've heard everything from giant men with snakes for tails to giant snakes with men for heads.
Can we take a look inside?
How do I know that you aren't a pair of silly tourists? I only show the temple to reputable scholars.
Alright.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones. Is that scholarly enough?
Indiana? Sounds like the name of one of your states, or possibly a cat.
Actually, it was the name of a dog.
Sophia! I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
How should I know?
The Gluteus Maximus.
Gluteus Maximus!
Too bad, old bloke. That's not the answer.
Panda Space Dan says, has the parrot ever heard of Plato's lost thing? Well, I can ask him. Perhaps.
Gluteus Maximus?
Gluteus Maximus! A large human muscle!
Caribou.
And Tyler too!
Echo.
Echo!
Stop! Begging your pardon, you can't go in there. The temple isn't safe.
What are you, just like Lord of the Temple? Panda Space Dan says that parrot is smarter than Indiana Jones, PhD.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
Do you really have to be such a butt?
I don't know the title.
Title!
You're no student of Atlantis, then.
Alright, asshole. Let me ask your parrot.
Title?
Hermocrates! A friend of Socrates!
The title is Hermocrates, a friend of Socrates.
Stop! Excuse me, the temple isn't open to the public.
Listen.
Yes?
About exploring the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
The Hermocrates.
That's it.
The Hermocrates.
Well now, perhaps I was wrong. You seem to know what you're doing. Walk this way, please.
Third time's the charm, I guess.
I don't trust this guy, Indy.
I know what you mean.
Come on. Here we are. Let's see what you can do.
Alright. What can I do?
I can't move it. I can't move it. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
No?
I can't move it. This one looks different, more deeply etched. This one looks different, more deeply etched.
How about this animal head?
Looks like it could use a nose. That doesn't work. Can I talk to you, Sophia?
What's up?
Can I have your bead thing? Or something? Talk to Sternheart.
Could you talk to Sternheart and keep him occupied?
Okay. Dr. Sternheart, I'd like to speak to you.
Alright. So while you're speaking to him, I'm gonna loot your trinkets.
Good thing that pest Sternheart's not around.
Alright. So now I have this kerosene lamp. Let's take a look at it.
It's a lamp filled with kerosene.
Ah, there's kerosene in it.
Better not spill the kerosene.
Alright. So let me try pouring some kerosene on this,
Excuse me, won't you? Let's see what your friend is up to. So, you took my lamp, eh? I hope you know what you're doing.
Look, the kerosene ate away the tarnish.
Nice.
Remarkable.
I'm not sure that Indy should be, damaging the ancient architecture, but whatever.
I can't move it. This one looks different, more deeply etched. Now I got it.
Nice.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. You've managed to tear off a part of this temple and put it in your pocket. I seek to do nothing more.
It fits perfectly. Now it looks kind of like an elephant.
Amazing.
Alright. Can I pull his nose?
Look at that.
Astonishing. Bless my soul, the tomb of an Atlantean king. Here's a small stone disc with images of land and sea engraved on it. I do believe it's a stone. At last I have the thing. Goodbye, fellow seeker.
Wait!
Oh no, he got away!
It won't budge.
Panda Space Stan says, archaeology. It looks kind of like an elephant. That should be the
It won't budge.
slogan for every archaeology department everywhere.
Too bad for Sternheart. He missed the orichalcum bead.
It's funny, it's kind of funny how, he was able to use the secret door, but somehow Indy can't.
It won't budge.
Alright. Yeah. That guy apparently just knew about the secret door. Alright. I'm tired of the parrot. Bye, parrot.
Let's find the airport.
Let's get out of here.
This is his house?
This is it.
Alright.
Mr. Costa?
This better be important.
Be careful, Indy. Humor him.
Trust me.
I suppose you're selling something. If it's not a priceless artifact, I don't want it.
Hi, I'm selling these priceless artifacts.
I hear you know something about Plato's lost dialogue.
Maybe so, maybe no. Who are you?
I'm Indiana Jones.
I'm Costa, and I'm tired of talking to you. Indiana? What kind of stupid name is that?
Nice going, Indy. I could have done better.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Why don't you give it a try then?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Here, you talk to the man.
My pleasure.
Oh, hey. I'm now playing as Sophia.
Mr. Costa!
Keep your shirt on.
He's a touchy old bird.
Watch and learn, Dr. Jones.
Well, hello, beautiful.
I hope my friend didn't pester you too much.
He's a friend of yours? Well, no, he didn't pester me that much.
He just has to learn to be more tactful.
You said it. He's ruder than I am. How can I help you?
What can you tell us about Plato's lost dialogue?
What do you want to know?
Do you have it?
Nope.
Have you read it?
Nope.
Do you know what's in it?
Not exactly.
Can you get it for me?
Sorry.
Do you know where we could find it?
Well now, that depends. I might trade the information for a rare Atlantean artifact, such as a certain necklace I've heard about.
I'll never trade away my necklace.
Well then, if that's how you feel, surprise me.
Would you do business with my friend here?
Madame, I'll do business with anyone.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye for now.
At your command, madame.
Alright.
Don't be a stranger now.
Interesting character.
Trade, huh? If not your necklace, then what, I wonder?
Okay.
Listen,
Yes?
I think you better take over.
Okay, I'll think of something.
Oh shoot, I should have taken the, I should have taken the elephant nose thingy.
Come on, let's go.
I'll go back and get it. You know, I'll just buy another, $3,000 round trip flight. I mean, it wouldn't have been that much back then, but you know what I mean. Alright. I have to deal with the parrot again, but that's fine.
It won't come out. It won't go any farther.
Alright. Okay, so that's not what I need. apparently. I guess what's-his-name was digging out that eel thing from Iceland, so maybe we can get our hands on that. He didn't seem super receptive to giving it up, but...
Let's find the airport.
Heimdall?
Too bad, he's frozen solid. A little too dedicated to his work, I guess.
Man, you seem really broken up about it, Indy.
I can't move it.
It. Oh, Indy.
It looks like Heimdall managed to chip the eel head free. It looks like a bead would fit in the eel's mouth.
Ah, well, thank you for that. I'll put this bead in the eel's mouth, then.
It fits perfectly. Whoa!
Look, it melted itself right out of the ice.
It's a bronze coil.
Can I give you this kerosene lantern? I really hate to just leave you frozen in a block of ice. What? I like how Indy's just so casual about this, and Sophia doesn't even comment at all on the fact that this guy's just frozen solid inside a cave.
Let's head for the airport.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Costa?
You again? What do you want?
Let's talk about a trade.
Okay, what you got?
I'm offering this mysterious eel figurine.
Now that looks interesting. You've got a deal, mister. Now listen carefully. I don't know exactly where to find it, but the Lost Dialogue of Plato is in the Sprague collection. Got that?
Sprague collection.
I think so. The Sprague collection.
Very good. Nice doing business with you.
The Sprague collection? You know something, Sophia? I believe Barnett College owns the Sprague collection.
A research laboratory somewhere in Germany.
Dr. Uberman.
Ah, Dr. Uberman.
Kerner, at last! See what Herr Jones has kindly provided. What on earth? Isn't it amazing? You fool! You come back to show me this prehistoric knick-knack? Herr Doctor, I believe this knick-knack, as you call it, comes from the lost city. Then we have failed! I see no evidence here of some magical metal Plato called orichalcum. Look here, concealed in the base is a small shiny bead. and it glitters like fire, exactly as Plato described.
It's my guess we found the treasure we seek.
I never guess. We must test.
My God.
We've done it!
I like how you can see the...
Energy of uranium without any radioactivity. And those smart American scientists know nothing.
That gives me an idea. Suppose I place the bead inside the statue's open mouth.
You saw that?
Think of trucks powered by these beams. Think of tanks. Think of airplanes.
Use your imagination, Colonel. Think big like the Americans. Think of bombs.
Ah.
So why are you dragging me in here?
Plato's Lost Dialogue should be here somewhere.
Need some help?
Yes, please, it's scary in here.
Save the sarcasm, Jones. I'll meet you in your office.
Panda Space Dan says, man, I can't I can't ever get over how you guys just carry around uranium in your pockets in this game. Okay.
It says, we'll trade K&E slide rule for FADA radio. It's screwed in too tight. It's an old lecture hall desk, complete with a wad of gum, I'll bet.
I'll take that gum, thank you very much.
It sure is gooey.
Can I take this arrowhead now? Nice. Big crate.
Doesn't seem to open.
Alright. Take a piece of coal. Ah, there's an old dirty rag here. Nice.
Well, don't just stand there. Go find Plato's Lost Dialogue.
Alright, alright.
Phew. Guess I should have cleaned it out. I guess it's mayonnaise, but it looks like used motor oil.
Gross. Man, I like how slovenly and just kind of pathetic Indy is in this game. It's kind of a departure from the movies.
Nothing up here but a few broken pots.
Alright, okay, so I need to find this lost dialogue of Plato. There we go. Let's see, can I walk up this coal chute?
It's too slippery to walk up.
Good thing I have this piece of gum.
I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction.
Nice.
What do you know? The gum works!
Gotta love it.
I believe it's part of the old Ward collection.
Alright, so that's the word collection. I want the... what's it called? Sprague collection?
Miscellaneous antique vases. I don't see anything special about it. Seems to be locked.
Are these all antique vases?
Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases.
Apparently. How about these books?
I believe it's part of the old Sprague collection.
Oh, cool.
These aren't the books I'm looking for.
Shoot. Okay, so do I want to get up here?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay.
I'm not getting out that way.
Is this the bookshelf that's toppled over in the... up here? Alright, so I need to unscrew it. There was a screw, wasn't there? Yeah, there's a screw here. So what if I use my arrowhead with the screw?
Ouch! The screw came out, but that hurt. I can't unless I find a way to protect my hands.
Oh. With this dirty rag.
It's unscrewed. I can't pick that up.
Okay, so it's unscrewed.
The back of the bookcase is too securely fastened to open.
Okay. There's more screws, I guess.
It's unscrewed.
Okay. One more?
It's unscrewed. The back of the bookcase is too securely fastened to open.
Okay, there is another screw. Right there. Okay.
It's unscrewed. Here it is, the lost dialogue of Plato.
Nice.
I got it. I found Plato's lost dialogue.
Really?
Our jungle friend Sternhardt is quite the scholar.
Let me see.
The Hermocrates. Now at last I have Plato's lost dialogue, translated entirely. I like how Indiana Jones was convinced that this was just a myth and it was just sitting in their collection the entire time. The Greek original is lost, so I've used the Arabic text I found in an Italian monastery years ago and always thought was a hoax. Now I wonder, could this remarkable book hold the secret to the long-lost Atlantis? Probably not. No one will publish it, that's certain. The fear of ridicule is too great. To be safe, I've sent a copy to Sprague. Charles Sternhardt.
I don't see how this will help us find Atlantis.
Plato mentions colonies and outposts. We'll find them.
But he doesn't name them.
Other sources may identify them for us.
I wonder, where's my spirit guide when I need him?
Come on, Sophia. The answer's in the book, not outer space.
So he got his dates mixed up. Why is that so important?
Plato's error means distances could also be wrong.
So what if they are?
If Plato is right, Atlantis is in the Mediterranean.
You mean 300 miles from Greece instead of 3,000?
Yes, the cradle of civilization.
You could be right.
I thought that was
He once
Africa.
told me he came from the middle of the world. That's what Mediterranean means.
Nice going.
Good old Nurab Sal. I'm starting to
Ah,
think
Nurab Sal.
Wait, quiet. I think I'm getting something.
So, Mr. Sal, what's the secret?
Be patient, he's lost. But I think I know how to guide him home. Among the artifacts that Kerner stole was a small stone disc with a hole in it. I'm sure it was one of the 3 stones mentioned in Plato's book. And I didn't find it. I bought it from Alain Trottier in Monte Carlo.
Why should he help us?
Or was it Omar Al-Jabbar in Algiers? Either way, Algiers or Monte Carlo. This much I do know. We need all 3 stones if we want to find Atlantis.
A quest to find stones. A fetch quest, as it were.
How will I find Trottier and Al-Jabbar?
Not so fast. First, I'm going to tell you a fortune. Look into my eyes. Deep into my eyes. For Pete's sake, I'm not going to hurt you. Now hold still. You are a remarkable man, Dr. Jones. You possess great strength of character. You are resourceful. You trust others and want them to trust you. The most promising path to Atlantis, therefore, is the one we both must take together as a team.
Alright, so this is, I'm going to save my game here, because this is, oh, wait a second. This is where the paths of the game split off. So depending on what you say here, it'll change the direction of the game pretty dramatically. If you say, alright, I'm convinced you can come along, then Sophia will come along with you on the journey. If you say, I'd rather go into action by myself, then it means that you'll be doing a lot of kicking and punching and good old Indiana Jones kind of action scene things. The third one is I'd rather think my way through. That way you go by yourself, but you mostly use your wits. I'm going to do the first path, which is I'm convinced you can come along. And perhaps I'll go back and try some of the other paths later. It depends on how long straight playthrough this way takes.
All right, I'm convinced. You can come along.
Then let's go, partner.
Stay out of my way and you won't get hurt.
You make it sound so romantic.
Alright, well, that is Indy J and the Fate of Atlantis. Not the entire game, obviously. It would have been pretty anticlimactic if it were. But yeah, that's Indy J, Fate of Atlantis, Part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. I think that's all I'm going to stream for tonight. But tomorrow we will begin by heading on over to Monte Carlo or Algiers, it looks like. So one of those two places. But yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. And I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow or this weekend, at least not the adventure game stuff. But I will be back on Monday with the next part of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. So yeah, thanks again for joining me.